Then, of course, you can write, or you can unmute yourself by your own. So slowly settle on your yoga mat. Before you will find your cozy place on your sitting bones, you can, for example, shimmy right and left just to make sure that you are equally on both sitting bones. Then relax the hands down on your knees or on your laps. You can roll your shoulders up to the ears and then down and back. And close your eyes. Let's tune into the breath. Breathe out completely. And as you breathe in, find expansiveness across your lungs. Outer lungs, middle lungs, inner lungs. As you breathe out, empty the air from the lungs, from your belly. Breathe in, find expansiveness and space, lots of room across the chest, ribs and belly. And as you breathe out, hug the abdominal wall in, finding bandhas, locks of energy in your belly. And let's stay with these deep breaths for a few more cycles. It's like creating a music for your practice. If you are familiar with Ujjayi breath, you can add it to the practice, this whispering sound at the back of your throat. That yet helps you to find a better rhythm, a better connection to the breath as you can hear it more. And then open your eyes, spread your arms wide to the side, and then bring your hands above your head. Breathe out, bring your fingers into the heart place, bow your chin down, and create intention for your practice. So it's still energy of the morning. So make the intention like a tone for your day. What kind of mood you would like to guide you today? And let's move with this intention. Let's open the eyes, and as we are getting into our hips today, let's already start in Baddha Konasana. Sources of your feet together, hold your feet, and then start to rock a little bit right and left. If it helps you, you can slide the hands to the inner knees to help you to rock. Stay tall throughout the spine, so there is no rounding. And then bring your hands either to your shins or to your feet. Breathe in, lengthen, lift your heart up. And on breathe out, start to fall down. You don't need to go all the way down, especially at the beginning. So just find a safe place for you. Relax your head. You can help yourself with your elbows to lower the knees down. 3 breaths. Use your breath to open even a little bit more, breathing into the inner thighs, inner legs. And then bring yourself back up to sit. Get your knees together, step the feet behind you, get into all fours, hands underneath your shoulders, knees as wide as your hips. Spread the fingers wide, and we will start at the top of the mat. So tuck the toes under and just walk your feet forward towards your hands. Step the feet as wide as your hips, hold your elbows, and give yourself a nice rocking sway from side to side. Making your head heavy, neck soft. If you find your neck quite tight, you can always shake your head yes. It usually helps to soften the back of the neck. Hands to the shin bones, halfway lift, chest forward. Breathe out, hands to the waistline. Breathe in, climb all the way up, heart up, point the elbows back, lift up. And then release your hands down alongside your body. We are at the top of the mat. Let's start to warm up the upper spine. Breathe in, spread the arms, open the heart chest forward. As you breathe out, round the spine, gently bend your knees, allow the fingers to touch, tuck the chin. 2 more times this way, so breathe in, open and spread, heart up. And on breathe out, round the spine, fingers touch, knees bend. 1 more, get as tall as you can be, open across the heart. And on breathe out, round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. This time on your breathing, lift your arms up, so wave it to the sky. And on breathe out, bring your hands onto your thighs, just above the knees. We are a little bit lower, kind of like a half Uttanasana. And now swing your hips to the right, look over the right shoulder. Then sway your hips to the left, look over the left shoulder. 2 more times each side, waking up the back of the legs, but also the swaying motion in your hips. Finishing with last time on the left side, then come back to the center, lengthen the heart forward, and now imagine that you are squeezing the sitting bones towards each other to find the lower leg. So you bring the sitting bones towards each other and then towards the pubic bone to find this engagement and the lower abs. Keep this as you lower down towards the ground, relax the head, maybe shake the head, yes. Now 3 times we will move. Breathe in, halfway lift, wave the heart forward. On breathe out, fall down towards your legs. 2 more times. Breathe in, wave forward, heart forward, neutral spine. Breathe out all the way down to the legs. Finishing with last one, keep moving with your breath. Exhale down to the legs. Now bend the right knee quite a lot, so the right thigh will contact your belly, and then walk your fingers over to the right. Keep the left arm straight and stretch the left side body as much as you can, walking the left fingers in diagonal way forward and rightward. 2 more breaths here. And then the other side. So walk the fingers to the center, bend the left knee a lot. Fingers to the left, right arm straight. Relax your neck down. And always, if you find yourself tight in your neck, shake the head yes. Then walk to the center of the mat. Breathe in for halfway lift. Breathe out, step only the left foot to the back of the mat. Get powerful through your legs, so back leg is strong, right knee is bent. And let's bring some rocking movements here. So on your breathe out, straight the right leg, bow to the right leg. On your breathing, come back into lunge. 2 more times this way. Breathe out, pyramid. Breathe in, lunge. 1 more. And next time when you bend the right knee, pivot the right toes to the outside, step the left foot outside the left hand and lower yourself down into Malasana Yogic squat. 3 times the side to side movement, so open your heart to the right, look behind you. Then open your heart to the left, look behind you. 2 more each time, so keep swaying. Find your rhythm. So it's always this relationship between your breath and the movement. Finishing with right side. When you are done, bring your fingers in front of you. Straight your legs, hop the left foot back onto the mat because probably it's outside the mat. Come back into forward fold with exhale. Inhale for halfway lift, stretch the heart forward, and this time step the right foot back, get yourself into the lunge. Fingers are framing the left foot, breathe in, hips low, heart high, breathe out straight or almost straight the left leg, keep rocking this way. 2 more times. So at first we start with some luxurious movement, nothing too strong, nothing too rapid, just listen to your body. This time, frame the left foot, but step the left foot back for high plank, strong core. Step your knees down, cross your ankles. 3 times half chaturanga, so breathe in hard forward, shoulders above your palms, lower halfway down. Inhale, climb up. 2 more, exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale up, remember to spread your collarbone, so point the top of the shoulders back. And after last time, bring yourself to child pose. Spread your knees wider, forehead on the ground. We are just for a moment here, so make it active. Walk your fingers forward, lengthen the side body. Open your heart. Together, let's take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring it to cat pose. So round the spine as much as you can. Knees parallel. Breathing open to the cow pose, chest forward. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin. So keep your booty high as you lower chest and chin. Breathe in, sneak to cobra, heart forward, shoulders down and back. Breathe out to downward facing dog. And let's stay here. It's our first downward dog, so you can move a little bit around, bending into one knee then the other, pressing down through the fingers so that they energize you. Imagine that you are pushing the forearms more forward, lengthening your arms. Now, take the right leg high up for three-legged dog. Tight your right glutes. Then step the right foot forward between your hands. Lower the left knee down. Lock your thumbs, crossing the thumbs and lifting your arms up. Squeeze your glutes, lift your heart away from hips. On the exhale, drop the hands to the inside of the right leg. Pivot the left shin to the right, so left shin to the right. Keep the right fingers low as you open the left arm up. Find one more long breath across the heart. Then look down, hands down. Step the right foot back, find your high plank pose. Lower maybe this time chaturanga, but if this is too much, lower on your knees. Breathe in, upward facing dog or cobra. And we will meet in downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, left leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, lower the right knee down. Lock your thumbs, inhale, Vinyasa. Exhale, one more breathe in here, heart far away from your hips. Exhale, hands to the inside of the left foot. Sweep the right shin to the left side and lift the right fingers up. Breathe across your chest. Allow yourself to find the room across the collarbone. Exhale, look down, fingers down. Step the left foot back, find high plank pose. Exhale through Vinyasa, so lower down. Inhale, heart up, shoulders away from your ears, squeeze the butt. Breathe out to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Establish your drishti. Breath. Focus on the present moment. Exhale, prepare, maybe bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen out. Breathe out, nose to knees, relax the neck. Inhale all the way up, heart up, palms touches above the head. Breathe out, hands through the heart. 2 times Surya Namaskara A in Ashtanga way, so 9 breaths. 9 breaths with pause in downward dog. So breathe in, arms up, open up. Breathe out, fall down, heart towards your legs. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, step the feet back, lower down on the same exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, downward dog. Let's keep it for about 5 breaths. Steady drishti point between your heels, for instance, or between your knees.
Keep energizing your arms like you could squeeze your forearms towards each other. Triceps are pointed towards the mat. Next time you exhale, prepare. Inhale, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fall down, nose to knees. Inhale, sweep it all the way up, heart up, arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. One more time, breathe in, arms up, stay in motion. Exhale, fold, keep long spine and neutral spine. Breathe in, heart forward. Exhale, step or hop to Chaturanga on the same exhale as we lower. Inhale, open the heart, strong legs. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths. Relax the neck, broaden across the upper spine between your shoulder blades. Press the base of every fingers down. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fall down, nose to knees. Inhale, all the way up, heart leads your way, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. We will do variation of sun salutation beat, but we will add some hip opener and lunge to it. So let's step the feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees, scratch the ground with your fingers and get into chair pose. Open the chest. Exhale, fall down towards your legs. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, step or hop through Vinyasa. If you find yourself tired, you can always skip Vinyasas and wait in downward dog. Then we will meet down dog at Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in, take the right leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Stay in high lunge as you sweep your arms forward and up. Drishti point will help you. Feet as are wide as your hips, hips pointed forward. Lower ribs, bottom ribs above your pubic bone. So not too much forward. Find the drishti point because we will hop to figure 4. So steady your gaze, left leg forward, left ankle across your right thigh, bend the right knee nicely, and start to bring your hands onto the chest. And maybe even lower. The elbows touches the shin bone, flex the left foot. No rush. If it's too much, stay a little bit higher. Long across the spine, chin a little bit in, so you lengthen also the back of the neck. We will step it to warrior 1, so uncross your legs, step the left foot back, ground the left heel down and sweep your arms up. Make effort to square your hips, left hip forward. And we clear it out with Vinyasa, so bring your hands down to frame the right foot. Step the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, open the chest, sternum up, squeezing glutes. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Inhale for high lunge. Drishti and strong core. Outer shoulders long. Keep your drishti as you step to figure 4. So right ankle forward and across the left thigh. Start to lower. Maybe halfway it's your level or all the way down on your shin. Remember to flex the right foot. It will help you to protect your knee, your right knee. Let's step it to warrior 1. Uncross your legs. Step the right foot back gracefully. Ground the right heel. Lift your arms up. Square your hip. Encourage the right hip to move forward. And let's finish with Vinyasa. So hands down. Step the left foot back. High plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open up. shoulders back. Breathe out, downward dog. Let's stay. Refine your breaths. Always coming back to your clear and peaceful kind of breathing. Let's finish in chair pose. So breathe out, prepare. Breathe in, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, scratch the ground with the fingers. Let's stay for 3. Lower your hips, more weight on your heels. You can even lift and spread your toes. And then all the way back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Stay in Tadasana. Breathe in, lengthen the heart, place your hands onto the waistline. On breathe out, fall down, and we will step right on our hands to Tadasana. So hands under the feet. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, fold towards the legs. Now check out if you can bring the same energy as we had at the beginning when we were squeezing the sitting bones together and even the sitting bones towards your pubic bone. So there is a subtle lift in your pelvic floor, especially when you exhale. Take your fingers down, spread your toes out and step the feet a little bit wider. Get low into Malasana, Yogic squat. And let's make it a little bit active. So take your bump a little bit higher. So not sinking all the way onto the joints, but bringing a little bit higher. And then with not using your elbows, take your knees wider. So it's a glutes job now to open the knees out. You fire your outer glutes, gluteus medius. Let's stay for 3, 2, 1. Use this power of your glutes to lift yourself all the way up. Press your heels down, arms up. And then breathe out, hands through the heart. Let's create a longer flow now. So breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, fall down. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe the fingers on the floor. Breathe out, move through Vinyasa. Step back, lower down. Inhale, heart opens, broaden the collarbone. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Ground the left heel down. And we will extend the left fingers forward. So find this length first, left fingers forward, and then take it to warrior 2. So sweep the left arm up and around, right arm to the right. Land on the warrior 2, almost like the surfer on the wave. Find the drishti beyond the right fingers. Get a little bit lower, find the openness, external rotation in your femur bones. We will take it to Skandasana, side lunge to the left. So straight the right leg, open left toes to the outside, and get lower to Skandasana. If this is too low, always the option to stay on your fingers higher up. If it's quite okay, Christine, not yet the reversed Trikonasana, but Skandasana. Bend the left knee. Take a look. Oh yes, here we are. Look behind the right shoulder. And now we will take it to Trikonasana on the left leg. So fingers down, point the left foot completely towards the back of the mat, left toes. Take the left hand onto the left shin and take the right arm up, Trikonasana A. Strengthen your kneecaps, strengthen your thighs. Press down through the base of every toe. Roll your heart open, creating long lines throughout the body. The next time you inhale, it's such a big inhale that it brings you up to the goddess pose. So lift yourself up, point your toes out, and then bend and cactus through your elbows as you go into goddess. And let's bounce it up and down, up and down. Yes, knees open wide so that the knees are pointed to the same direction as your second and third toe. Then take it all the way up, arms up, straight your legs. Point your toes forward, hands onto the waistline. Breathe in, lengthen up, and on breathe out, fall down towards the ground. Drop the fingers underneath the shoulders. One more inhale to lengthen halfway. On exhale, fall down, and let's stay here for a moment. In Prasarita Padottanasana, relaxing the neck, pressing the toes so much that you are shifting your hips slightly forward. Ideally, your hips are on the same line with your ankles. Then take a look forward, halfway lift. Walk to the inside of the right foot. So once again, we are facing the top of the mat. Take the left knee down, ground the left knee, and we take it to lizard pose. So one option, stay on your hands. Pay attention. I want you this time to keep the right knee close to the right shoulder. So don't allow your right knee to splay out, okay? So at first, right knee close to the right shoulder. You can shimmy the left knee more backward. One option, stay here, or go onto your elbows if it feels good. If it doesn't, you can always bring the forearms onto the books. Relax the neck. Keep the right knee in. It will focus more the stretch on the left thigh, the left quadricep. Then lift yourself up on your hands. Take the right hand to the inside of the right knee, so right hand to the inside. Push the right knee away from you as you lift your heart up. So imagine with your chest that you are making a cobra shape, shoulders down and back. Shoulder blades on your back. Now you have the full permission to take the right knee away from your belly as much as you can. And then bring your knee back into the center. Keep the left fingers low. Lift the left knee and twist to the right. Spinal twist, so twist from your upper spine. Keep your hips square. One option, if you are tired, stay here. Second option, take it to either half side plank pose, so right foot steps halfway back, or full side plank pose, right foot on the left. You can even sweep the right arm across the ear line and stay for 3, hips high. Stay for 2, very good. Stay for 1. Wild thing if you need it, so right foot steps behind, lift your hips, squeeze the glutes, open the heart. If the wild thing is too much, you can wait in lunge with right foot forward. And now we will go everybody into pigeon. So look down, right hand down. Bring the right knee with you from wild thing into the pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist. Before we will go in the second half of our pigeon all the way down and cozy, keep yourself upright for a moment. Today we focus a lot on the hips, so try to keep the right shin where it is. If you are very open, you can take the right shin slightly more forward. Keep the bend in the ankle. And now don't move your right shin and right foot, but bring the rest of the body backward. So left hip back, left knee back, and heart a little bit back. Now place your right hand on the right thigh and try to encourage this external rotation even more using the right hand and right fingers. Just find this rotation, left hip rolls forward. Stay active, press the right shin down to the floor. It will help you to activate this opening. And then slowly get on your forearms, hands like a pillow, and relax your forehead all the way down. Stay soft through the back of the neck. And we take around 8 long breaths with no rush. Take it up.
Let's take it through Vinyasa, so hands down, take the left knee more forward, left leg back and up. If you like, you can take a 3-legged flow or 4-legged flow. Decide what you need. Breathe in. And on breathe out, we will meet on downward facing dog. Same flow, left leg. Sweep the left leg high up, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot forward between the hands, ground the right heel down. Take the right fingers forward, lengthen before you move. With the breathing into warrior 2, right arm up and around, left arm to the left, exhale and right to the warrior 2. Left knee above the left ankle. Squeezing glutes and squeezing the heels towards each other. Let's take it to Skandasana on the right side. So straight the left leg, open right foot to the outside, hands to the heart, lower down or halfway down. You can look behind the left shoulder. Now remember the active version of Malasana. You can use the glutes to open the right knee more to the outside, like squeezing the sitting bones towards each other. And then Trikonasana on the right leg. So hands down, pivot the right foot completely to the back of the mat. Right hand on the right shin, ankle or below, left arm sweeps up. And this shape, it's all about long lines. So long from left hip to the crown, chin a little bit in to lengthen the back of the neck. Press down through the base of your toes to encourage the strong calves and knees. Now next exhale will bring you up. Open the feet to the outside, heels in. Cactus the arms, goddess pose. Once again, bounce up and down, just a gentle bouncing. Knees wide open. Hug the lower ribs in, but bring the upper ribs up to the heaven. And then straight the legs, lengthen the arms, make your toes, feet parallel. This time take the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, inhale hard up. And on exhale, we will fall down. Prasarita Padottanasana Si. 5 breaths. Some weight also on your toes, so you are shifting the weight forward. Drop the fingers underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Then walk to the inside of the left foot to the front of the mat. Drop the right knee down. Take the left arm to the inside of the left knee if it's not there already. And one option, stay here on your hands. Try to make your right glute strong so you squeeze it in as you go through extension through the right hip. If it's not enough, lower on your forearms or on the books. Try to point the left knee towards the left shoulder. And I know it's hard, but it will be so nice if you could squeeze through the right glutes. Glutes are muscles of your butt. You should use right now gluteus maximus, the roundest part of your butt, to help you to be protected when you go through the hip extension. Lift yourself up, right hand stays down on the mat. Left hand to the inside of the left knee, push the left knee away from you as you open across the chest. Not yet the twist, but almost. One more long breath. Then bring your left knee back into the center, lift the right knee up, go for twisted lunge.
Strong through the right leg, right knee and right thigh. It's almost like you could point the back of the right knee towards the ceiling. One option, stay here. Second option, halfway side plank pose, left foot halfway back, or full way side plank pose. Maybe even sweep the left arm across the head. Stay for 3. Strengthen the right side body, 2. One wild thing, if you like it, step the left foot back, right leg stay straight, press the ball of the left foot down, lift your heart high, 2, 1, very good. Let's roll it to the pigeon. So left hand down, left knee behind the left wrist. Slide the right knee more backward, and at first we stay more upright. So if you need more opening, bring the left shin forward, flex the left foot, keep the left ankle where it is, and then bring your chest back, even right hip back, right knee more back. Take the left fingers to the left thigh and roll it to the outside. Keep the strong core, lower ribs in, and slowly start to lower down. Forearms, hands. Notice how you can be more active in the pigeon when you press the left shin down to the ground. It will be harder, but you will be more active this way. Make sure your neck is soft, your cheeks, your jaw. There is a lot of connection between your jaw and your hips. And sometimes when you stress and clench your jaw, the hips are also more closed and tight. 3 more breaths. And then slowly start to roll back onto your hands. Clear it out with Vinyasa of your choice. So it might be 3-legged Vinyasa, but doesn't have to be. So if you choose 3-legged, left leg stays lifted, even in Chaturanga, and then you place the foot down in upward dog and move to downward dog. Take a moment to breathe. And get low on your knees. Before we will move to the last standing sequence, let's have a frog pose. So maybe place yourself on the mat like me. So we are using the length of the mat, the wide mat. And start to take your knees to the outside. Watch out, you want your ankles to be directly on the same level underneath your knees. So not opening the ankles wide and not taking the toes in like a child pose. Take also your hips to be leveled with your knees, so not reaching the hips forward. And if it feels good, you can lower on your forearms. If it doesn't feel good, stay on your hands. If your knees feel stained, you can use blanket underneath your knees, or you can double bend your mat. Nina, it's almost good, but you are cheating a little bit by bringing your hips forward. If you would, yes, drag the hips just a little bit backward, it will be more intense. This way you might be higher, but always check, are my hips drifting forward, which will be a little bit less intense? Well, that's a little cheat, but it's not that bad. If you need it, it's okay, but it will be definitely much more intense when the hips are leveled with your knees. So usually I use 2 ways to get out. If it's very painful, you can crawl forward like a soldier and free yourself from the pose. If it's quite okay, you can use your hands to lift up, bring your knees together. And wherever you are, bring yourself to kneeling position, however you get out. And now try to squeeze your thighs towards each other, so much that you really fire between your thighs. This will be nice contra pose, strengthening after the stretch we did. So squeeze for 3, really squeezing the thighs. 2, last time squeeze and release. One last sequence, we will start it directly in downward dog. So point yourself forward on your yoga mat, tuck the toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg high up. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands once again. Now take the right arm to the inside of the right leg, drop the left heel down, keep right fingers low as you lift the left arm up. One option, stay here. If you are interested in making a bind, you can take right fingers underneath your right thigh, left arm behind you, and holding the fingers together. You can use a strap if it almost Nina, right arm from the inside of the right leg. So here, oh yes. Staying 2. Bring your heart back as though it's a cobra with open chest. And then hands down, circle the left arm forward, up and around into warrior 2, but this time take it to peaceful warrior immediately. 3 breaths to open across the chest. Maximum. Take it back to goddess once again. Open the toes out, heels a little bit in, bend the elbows, this time sway right and left. So a little bit of swaying goddess movement. We are almost at the pinnacle pose for today. So bring yourself up, pivot feet to the front, come back into high lunge. We've been there before. We will be crossing the left ankle over the right thigh. Figure 4. And as I'm pregnant, I will not be fully doing the Galavasana, flying pigeon, but there will be a chance to do it. If you like it, I will lead you by my voice. So one option it will be to lower down, staying here 5 breaths, or even lowering down your fingers. If you are more advanced, you can try a flying pigeon. So you will stack your left shin underneath your armpits, locking the left foot so much, flexing the left foot on the right armpit, on the right upper arm, that it really stays there. And then you can start to kick your right heel towards your butt and then lengthen the right leg back. Well, this is a, yes, Juliet, go for it. It's something, yes, very good, flexing the foot. Then you try to kick your heel into your butt and lengthen the leg. And then when you are done, everybody relax the left foot down. And then grab your elbows and sway right and left into the forward fold. Relax the neck. We are almost at the seated position. One more standing sequence to go on the left side. So take your hands low onto the mat. Left foot, right foot to the downward facing dog. Lift the left leg high up, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Ground the right heel down. Take the left arm to the inside of the left leg. Take the right fingers up. One option, stay here. Or if you are interested in bind, left arm underneath the left thigh, right arm behind your back. Lean back as though you are creating a cobra with your chest. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Take your fingers low. Stretch the right arm forward, up and around. Take it back into warrior 2. Open the left hand up and take it to the peaceful warrior. Open the heart. In yoga, in Vinyasa, they say there is no better breathing than a breathing from the peaceful warrior when the heart is on pedestal and you breathe across the lungs. And then bring yourself back into goddess pose, toes out, heels in, bend the elbows, sway it right, sway it left. Strong thighs, magnetize the heels towards each other for strong glutes. And then straight the legs, pivot your feet to the left, come back into high lunge. Then cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Come back to figure 4. Stay here or bring the fingers down. If this seems to go well and easy, you can bring your right shin underneath your armpits and you can try to roll your weight forward. So either hands a little bit more forward because you will be leaning forward. So you need space, or hop the left foot a little bit back and try to kick the left heel in towards your butt. And maybe even lengthening the left leg behind you. There you go. 2, 1, very good. And then step the right foot down. Go with the feet, this time a little bit wider than the hips, maybe as wide as your yoga mat. And hold your elbows, sway from right to left. Coming back to rhythmic breath always, in every shape. Get your hands down to the ground, step right on your knees, finishing with seated poses. Pivot your shins to the outside and sit. Straight the left leg forward. We will once again start in figure 4. So cross the right ankle over the left thigh. One option is to stay in figure 4 and go for a forward fold. If you are very open in the hips, and today you might feel even more open after so much hip openers, then you can go for Firelock Pose with bending the left knee and stacking knee on knee. If it doesn't feel safe for your knees, one correction, you can take a pillow between your right knee and your left ankle if there is a little bit of room. But if it doesn't feel safe, then stay in figure 4. So either double pigeon, Firelock, or figure 4. One option, keep yourself straight, or if you have room, start to drift your chest forward. Doesn't have to be super low. Find your own level. And then lift yourself up. Gomukha legs. So sweep the left knee to the center and right knee over the left. Sitting knee on knee, but equal on both sitting bones. Now we will take the left arm up, so the opposite arm goes up, opposite to the right knee, bend the left elbow. And now one important thing, we would like in Gomukhasana arms to keep our shoulder blades flat on the spine. So you don't allow your shoulder blades to pop out. It will be especially important to the right shoulder blade as you sweep the right arm behind you. And now maybe touch with the left hand your right shoulder blade. Can it still stay on your spine as you grab your fingers? If it pops out, it's not so good for your stability in your shoulders. So maybe then you grab your t-shirt and the hands don't meet. But if you can stay flat on your shoulder blades, it means you have enough of external rotation to go for a bind. So keep the blades squeezed into the spine for 2. Maybe lift your gaze up, chest up. 1 more. And then release. We will switch sides. So straight the right leg, hop. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. One option, stay here. Or bend the right knee, go for Firelock Pose, shin to shin alignment. Remember to flex your feet to protect your knees. Stay here if it's already a lot, or lower yourself down for more sensation. Here or here, wherever you are. Never rush through the poses, especially when you open your hips, because if your hips cannot handle a lot of stretch, it will transfer the stretch
to your knees and you don't want to stretch your knees ligaments. You prefer your knees to be stable. So find your comfortable, pain-free zone. It's okay to feel a little bit of discomfort, but not going into pain level. Then lift yourself back up. Right knee to the center, left knee over the left knee, Gomukha legs. Find the sitting bones equally on the mat, and always, if it doesn't feel free and your outer thigh is tight, then sit a little bit higher. Sweep the right arm up, take the right hand behind you. Maybe with the right hand, feel your left shoulder blade. Keep it plugged in onto your spine. As you take the left arm behind you, can you still keep your left shoulder blade flat as the fingers meet? Not that easy, but it's very, very healthy. So remember, always this kind of like chicken wings of the shoulder blades are not the best sign for the shoulder stability. Lift your gaze up, chest up for 2, 1, and then release your fingers. Uncross your legs. Let's finish in Baddha Konasana. So heels together. Take your sitting bones closer to the heels. Breathe in, open the chest. And breathe out, start to roll forward to your own level. So we started here, but maybe now you can feel more freely at the end of the practice. If you like, you can use your elbows to bring your knees lower to the ground. Relax the neck. And let's stay for 3 more breaths. Lift yourself up. Check the room behind you if there is enough. And slowly lower yourself down. So roll down. We had lots of external rotation today. So we will finish with one internal rotation. Take your feet a little bit wider than the mat. We will check for ourselves how wide we need to take them, and then bring your knees towards each other so they will meet or almost meet. If they don't meet, that's okay. If you don't feel any internal rotation, step your feet wider. For example, I need to step a little bit more wider than the mat, and then I allow my knees to roll in. They may touch, but they don't have to touch to feel this inner rotation in your hips, in your femur bones. Bring your hands onto the belly. You can close your eyes. Walk your feet in onto the mat. Cross your right thigh over the thigh thigh. Take your hips slightly to the right as you bring your knees to the left. So twist the legs to the left. Keep the cactus bend in your right elbow. So right elbow bend 90 degrees. Lengthen throughout the spine even more if you can. And then roll your head to the right. Staying in passive twist to finish. Already remove all the tension from your jaw, from your throat, from your eyes. And then come back to center. Uncross your legs and switch. So left thigh over the right thigh. Swing the hips slightly to the left
And then bring your knees to the right, side twist, chest to the left, bend the left elbow 90 degrees. And you may close your eyes, tune into the feelings. Let's roll back into the center and we finish in Shavasana. So straight your legs, open your palms, take anything you need to feel cozy. And when you are ready, get as comfortable as you can. So maybe shimmy your shoulders a little bit to find a cozy place, or maybe shimmy your hips right and left. Just find the openness across the collarbone and across your pelvis. Then refine your breath, breathing slowly. No need to rush, allow your breath to be natural as it is. At the beginning of the practice, we settled this intention to find a nice tone for the practice and also to set a tone and kind of mood for the day. So make this intention alive once again. It's almost a midday, but still you can find in yourself this morning ambrosial energy. And you can keep the intention so that the next 8 hours, maybe more, will be amazing, in good mood, in good tone. So to feel good and well prepared for the day, relax your muscles. Your body starts to be more heavy. Soften your face muscles, your jaw. Soften the base of your throat and the top of your throat, the back of the neck, the base of the neck. Soften and relax your spine, the front body, your torso, so your torso and heart place is open and relaxed. Shoulders are heavily relaxed down. Relax your upper arms, forearms, and your palms with every little finger. Relax your hips, glutes, upper legs, knees, your calves, and your feet. Find a good feeling wherever you can in your body. Looking for lightness, more room, spaciousness. Feeling of being expansive with every breath in more and more. So through yoga, body observation and meditation,
You can get stronger and stronger to keep your intention. To follow the mood that you would like to follow throughout the next hours. To keep a clear and peaceful mind. You can look at your body as though you are looking from the distance with a bird eye. Look how relaxed you are. How good can you feel? And then you can visualize how you would like your day to look like. How you will feel today. How will you talk to your friends, to your family? What relations you would like to settle today? How healthy would you like to feel, eat, move? How vigorous and alive can you feel in your body? Using this visualization, relaxation, observation, you can set yourself up for a great day. We will stay here in Shavasana for a few more moments. And then I will wake us up. So once again, move the wave of relaxation from the crown of your head, down through your face, through the neck and throat, down to your shoulders, relaxing everything along the way, your arms, ribs, from upper ribs, through middle ribs, to the bottom of the ribs, relaxing the belly, hips, upper legs, lower legs, and your feet. And then silently move this wave of relaxation all the way up, using your awareness to follow every step. If you are ready, when you are ready, start to wake up your body, moving fingers and toes, wrist and ankles, rocking the head from side to side, stretching your arms and legs, yawn or side out. And when you are ready, turn to one side, crawl back up to sit. Let's finish with the hands in prayer, hands onto your chest, bowing the chin down. And always, always, especially when you practice in the morning, remember to set a tone for your day. It will make it easier then to make to make it nicely through the next hours. So keep your positive Zen attitude in mind as you follow the day. Let's open the eyes. Namaste for you. And have a lovely day. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.